I would like to start with warmest thanks to Yillport and Transport Events for their hosting this webinar. I'm happy to be involved in it together with all participants. As it is introduced, my company, Barkon Shipping Agency, is performing as liner agent in Turkey for over 30 years. And so witnessed quite a long period of time for the evolution of Turkey's rising logistic value in this geographical area. Today's webinar concept is drawing an attention to high interest of carriers, either global or regional, in this geography to Turkey market and Turkish ports, either with local cargoes or transshipment. Today, I will take a look at this interest from two different aspects and from the different interests of two separate lines among the lines that we represent in Turkey. My first aspect is the importance of short sea activities and its contribution to Turkey's logistic value in the area. You probably would join me if I say short sea shipping is the rising star for all carriers for the last decade. Carriers have strategic interests in ensuring performance of short sea shipping. I will talk a little bit of about one of the short sea carriers, JSV line, which is a regional and niche carrier from Spain. If you just give me a few seconds to show you a slide in order to visualize it better. As said, JSV is a Spanish container shipping line in Spain, and they decided to invest in Turkish market with a Turkey-Spain France-routed short sea service 6 months ago. Yes, unbelievable. It was decided in 2020, and this is exactly the point I have. Even these tough year we've been into because of this COVID, and where it is more difficult ever to step into new investments and new businesses, Turkey is still very attractive for carriers who wants to develop. This service was an ultra express service, which we can say like arrivals in Spain in 4 or 5 days, and fixed days scheduling, and departure from ports every week on same day, and late cutoff abilities, which allows waiting for cargo readiness until last minute, and integration of short sea shipping with full logistic chains in Spain and France, providing cost efficiency with special equipments, offering a sustainable and green transport mode. They have lots of hopes to develop short sea business in Turkey in short time. Difficulty of the timing is a self-explanation how Turkey's logistic value contributes and potential can be promising and motivating for the carriers, and opportunity for sellers and buyers if the setup is correctly designed. The other aspect I would like to talk about is the role of Turkey in connecting especially Black Sea to other parts of the world, not only to to Mediterranean. My colleagues before me has touched in that point, and I would like to share with you the approach of one of the other shipping lines that we represent to this aspect. I will not, of course, show you the whole, but only a few slides of a company presentation. It's FESCO, which is the largest transportation group of companies in Russia, with more than 5,000 employees, average 10,000 of clients, and 19 regular marine services. This slide I'm very sorry, I'm having some issues, I think. This slide with a map is showing all these 19 marine services of the carrier together, and how Turkey is playing a role in linking Black Sea to other parts of the world, not only the Mediterranean, but also Far East Asia and North Europe. More importantly, and attached to today's webinar, how Turkey is just in place in the middle of the logistic chain as a transshipment point. Similar to my given two examples from two companies, two different shipping lines aspect, today a lot of carriers making an effort to develop their businesses either in Turkish market or using Turkish ports to link their businesses. And I believe this should be given as us as players in this sector the hope and also the great opportunity to expand Turkey's role in this respect. Thank you very much for your spare time to this webinar and for listening to me.
Ceyda, thank you very much for those important points that you make. My question to you, which really resonates with what I've asked the others, is you touched upon the short sea market, which is different from the rest of the market. What was the impact of COVID on the short sea markets in your view?
I think it has different impacts on different shipping lines, and some of them found, as I mentioned about JSV, as a new player in this environment and in these difficult times, it was an opportunity for them to develop their short sea business. So they were, I think, at the very difficult, but at the same time, the right time and on the right location. It was not directly because of COVID, but it was the environment that these changes has brought to them or to us. So for some of the shipping lines, it was an opportunity, and it's a live proof that this new player has invested in Turkey.
All right, Ceyda,
but
thank
in
you.
General, of course, it was a very, very challenging year, especially for the small players in shipping.
Right.